Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. I don't hear anything else going on. I don't hear anything that's going. Okay, if we found something here, maybe it'd be better for me to do this outside. And maybe definitely be better for me to do it after my video renders. But we're just testing it out, see what it goes. I don't hear I don't hear the fan in my headphones. All right. Hello, hi, and welcome, folks. My name is RPJ, and this is the Johnathan Steele in a small room with blue curtains at the station. All right. In a small room. In a small room. The Puppet Hour. I am the Puppet Master. I am the Puppet Master. I, believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could be so free. Flying away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. All right, I think this is good. I'm not loving the lighting. Let me see if this lighting will do suffice. Let's see if this lighting. How about this? I make myself laugh like a lunatic. I just heard myself laughing. Let's see the lighting here. There you go, the Great American Hero. What's up, man, Damien? Yeah, Jim Cat, I believe, or Cat. He was the star of the show. Curly blonde hair guy. Hey, look, I got this. The lighting looks decent. It's decent lighting. What? Oh, all right. Anyway, well, this is not the actual start of the show. This, of course, is a sound check and a sight check. Just checking out the sights and sounds. Yesterday's show I did yesterday was pretty decent. I must say that I didn't really stick to the topic at hand. I did too much reading of people's stuff. I was really excited to really reconnect with the audience once again. I was actually surprised by getting 34 people to actually stop by. Although when I left Australia, I was up in my average was about 50 something. But hey, I got to rebuild all that speed up again, and hopefully it can be get over 100 as the norm. I'm really hoping that I can get 1,000 subscribers by the end of summer. Otherwise, what's the point of me doing this? There is no point if I can't reach the audience. If I can't reach you guys to share this enough with people and for me to get an audience, then I don't see the reason not to keep going on with this. I'll copy that linear. I'll copy that. All right, you know what? I'm going to rectify this problem a little bit right now with you, linear. In the meantime, linear, please accept my moderator tag on you, so that way you don't get mute. All right, so you will no longer be muted. I mean, if you are muted, then I will watch more in the chat rooms and start pulling people's moderators things, moderator tags from people. I've already removed a bunch already. Linear, blah, nameless. Welcome, blah. So as I was saying, yesterday's show, I was really excited and happy to really get back on the air. I was so excited, so ramped up to start doing my shows again, trying to reconnect with the audience, reconnect with people. Hello, Bram Blake. Welcome back. Welcome to the show, Bram Blake. Yeah, so I really want to get from the laundry room. It's a small room with blue curtains. Well, and I got most of my clothes over here, although I could put them in a closet. But so yeah, I was really pumped up yesterday to get on the air, and I didn't really stick with the agenda, with the programming that I had written out ahead of time, and so I do apologize for that. But I'm pretty decently happy with yesterday's show, although I wasn't really happy with the mosquitoes, obviously, and blah blah blah. What do you beat? Why do you beat that woman? Next, what's Jackie Jones says? What's up? What's up, Jackie? What's up, Jackie? In a small room with blue curtains, sound check. So, Jackie, I thank you for stopping by. I think this is okay. I think this is decent enough. I'm gonna try this room out. You guys don't hear the fan blowing on the mic? No? All right, fine. This will be the show. And I don't know if I'm going to dress up or not, but it is pretty warm here. Not as warm as the other 2 days, but I sound good. The lighting is not ideal, but it's not the best for lighting here, and I might have to do something about the lighting. I got this best light bulb here. It's like a real movie set light bulb. No, it's not like a regular light bulb. And I'm thinking about taking that light bulb. And anyway, what you got? You don't care about that crap. Sounds much better. Thank you, Jackie. So maybe I should sit back in the light bulb, underneath the light bulb. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll sit back. Sit in front of the window, facing the window. Sit in front of the window, facing the window. Sit in front of the window, facing the window. Oh, because the sun... But if I'm facing the window, where am I going to put the camera at? The camera outside the window? If I'm facing the window, put the camera on the window? It's basically... Oh, yeah, I will get sunlight. Yeah. Now I get you, Jackie. I'm a moron. Yeah. In the window. I copy. I got you. Okay. All right. Well, hopefully, they don't want to see your face, RPJ. That's from Lisa Love. She's saying basically, Lisa's right. Jackie is basically saying, turn away from the camera and face outside. We don't want to see your stupid, ugly face and your dumb, goofy, ugly face. So. Linear says, nobody cares about the video as long as the audio is good. You know what? Someone told me a long time ago that, I really needed to be consistent with the audio and visual look of the show. And if I can't have one, I must have the audio. And you are absolutely correct. I rushed. Believe it or not, folks, I actually rushed doing the show. I wasn't really prepared to do the show until I got everything on my equipment. But I just rushed because I didn't have anything else to do. I didn't really care. My relationship was shit. So I decided that I was going to put my thoughts into doing this now than later. So face the window. Now you got it. Um, so all right. So I think as of right now, I'm gonna go with this as the look of the show. For now, I'm gonna play with the looking at the window, camera on the window. I got it. I'm gonna play with that idea and I'm gonna test it out. Other than that, I'm gonna do the show like this. Maybe I'll go back underneath the lighting more, which I think I might do. And quite frankly, I don't need to have headphones on because I haven't heard it mess up once since I've been here in America. So I'm just gonna assume everything I say is golden. So let's get underneath the camera, the light. Let's see what it looks like. La 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 la. Imagine me and you. I do. Oh, you know what? Let's do a little quasi mini show here. I mean, this is only a sound check, but let's do a quasi mini show. Where's my book at? Damn it. All right, maybe we won't do a show, a mini show. Ah, yeah, man, you serious? I can't find my book. Oh man, damn it! You see my chair? My chair is so cool. It's a lounge chair. It's a patio chair. Yeah, I'll have to restart over here with equipment. I mean, not equipment, with furniture. Ah, man, I can't find my little book. All right, just let's go off the top of my head for a little mini show. Uh, People always talking. All right, no. People say to me, RPJ, how come you don't get mad and crazy angry and all that type of stuff? I mean, you really do come across like some kind of a robotic jackass. Well, they don't say this, but I'm paraphrasing. They got the robot part. You come across as some kind of robot, uh, you know, crazed, quiet killer type guy. And one of the reasons I don't lose my, and I call it don't lose your soul. This is what I tell the kids. Like, hey, when they were little kids, about when if they stub their toe and they get so angry about it, or they got, something disappointing to them happen. And instead of them punching the wall, I say to them, hey, don't lose your soul. And they just kind of get it, calm down, remain within themselves, and then, chill. And then I might tell them, take a walk. And then they would go outside, take a walk up and down the street, up and down the block, and then come on home. I've been saying that to my kids since they're little kids. Now here I am. I still apply and say to myself. The reason why I don't get crazy, mad, and angry like that anymore, one, a lot of it is maturity. A lot of that is that I can't control humans. So the things that I can't control, I don't get mad at. I didn't have any control over it anyway. I can get disappointed. Yes, my ego can say, how dare you say this or do that, or how dare you think that you're better than me? My ego says things from time to time, but it's not upsetting or angry ego. It's just, ego. Not that I listen to my ego all the time. I know I'm great, so I don't really have to listen to myself say anything more than that. No, I don't get angry or mad like that anymore. I can get flash angered. That flash anger, like some guy just throws a punch me right in the face. Oh, as a matter of fact, someone slaps me out of the blue because their disorders are acting up. And I can go, whoa, are you kidding me? And I get hot, and then I calm down, and I go, what, why, and what, what? I go, why they do that? What the fuck's wrong with you? How dare you, ego? And but the flash anger is gone. I breathe it through because I start, go through my normal checklist of things that I would do, which is, why, what, when, where, how. Like, well, why is all this stuff happening? So no, I don't get angry like that anymore. I can be intense where if I want to do something that's a bad thing or whatever, it can be very intense. So I will meet any intensity with my own intensity. So if someone wants to, let's say, beat me up in a fight, I will match that intensity and try to surpass it and think to myself, this person is trying to hurt me, wants to hurt me so bad. I must bring the fight to him. I must annihilate him. I don't want to hurt him. I want to annihilate him. I want him pissing in his pants. I want him knocked unconscious. Yeah, if I had to think like that, and I've had to think like that in my past. So, but I haven't been angry since I'm in my 20s, since I've had kids, since my kids turned to like teenagers, where they disappointed me, made me angry for a little bit, and then I just realized that they're kids, teenagers trying to find a way, and I have to let them go on their own, find their own way, and just talk their heads off. So that's that with that. So no, I don't get flash anger. Not that it's not impossible to make me angry. I just haven't been angry in a long time. I could get flash angered and I write something stupid on Facebook, but nah, I don't get angry like that. All right, let's see what you guys are saying in the chat room. Mike Mills got deleted a bunch of times. Fuck that, Lady RPJ. I still like you. I don't believe that at all. Thank you, Jackie. Mills is the illest. Well, yeah. RPJ, are you addressing it now? Lisa Love. Addressing it. I'm not address. I think I addressed it in my video, and I addressed it yesterday, Lisa. And for you, I'll do it right now. I probably have to do this again for other people who just pop in, but I wish there in life, in relationships, there are two parties. Each party has a specific role in the relationship, and each is automatically responsible for that relationship. I take the responsibility of things being a lot of it being my fault. I made a rash decision. I didn't look at all the angles and situations. I totally failed that relationship. I mean, I wasn't alone in that. There were other factors, but for my part, and I did the best that I could. It's not that I went off and did something retarded or cheated or anything like that. I haven't cheated as an adult on any relationship or any woman. Not ever as an adult. As a teenager, I kind of blurred the lines between breakup and new girlfriend, like 15, 16 years old. But as an adult, I wouldn't do that. Once I started, having some ethics and character and karma, I've never been cheated on. I have never cheated on anyone as an adult. And I've been an adult for some 20 some odd years, right? Yeah. Closing in on nearly 30 years as an adult. So I don't have an ill will or ill word to say about the young lady. She is a great young lady. We all have problems. She certainly has her share of issues. I will admit that I can be somewhat tough to deal with psychologically because I'm demanding so hard on myself that maybe sometimes the other person in the relationship, the woman in the relationship, will feel like through osmosis that pressure. And I am not sensitive, and sometimes I may miss some clues that I should pick up on. And there are things that I don't say at the right time. There are things I shouldn't say at the wrong time. I can miss those things. But as I've gotten into my 30s, I actually am a big time try. I try with so much effort. I have so much effort now that the only thing that I can think of since turning 30 years old that I might have screwed up on was 2 years ago dating not my English wife, English Australian wife, but my English girlfriend that I had here in Florida. and I might have jumped the gun on that relationship too soon. I might have ended it too quickly because I thought she was a tad too demanding. As I spoke yesterday, when we went out on a date, I stayed over that night. You know, I was lucky. Very fortunate. And I drove home the next day. It was like a 2 hour drive. And when I got home, she was, ringing me up, and she really wanted to see me again. And I thought, like, I'm a little tired. I had a headache that morning. Then, I had the grandkids all over my back and wanted to play with me and all that stuff. And I don't know. I just took it wrong. Like, I just saw you. I just left your house. I spent like 20 hours on it. I did some. We had a good time, and she really wanted to see me, and I just took that the wrong way as she's being annoying, but realistically, she just wanted to spend more time with me, and I just kind of jumped the gun and like squashed that. Didn't take her phone calls anymore after that, and it was really silly because she's everything that I ever. She was everything that I wanted, in an adult woman at that time, and I still want. She was physically fit. She was a good kisser. I'm a great kisser, but she was a good kisser, very passionate. Uh, English. I mean, not that I want English, but she was English, studious, smart, passionate, reserved, but can be passionate at the same time. Like she actually had great dimensions to herself, and I really kind of screwed that up. That's the only time that I think that I really jumped the gun on a relationship since my 30s. Let's take a look at what you guys are writing here. RBJ, are you addressing it now? Blah, blah, blah. You had made a rash decision to shit your pants. Lisa Love says, are you drunk like she said? Do you do drugs? You a woman beater? Lisa Love asks. I am not. I have. The last week I was there, I had because I was on a slapper show. I had three bottles of wine within the last 2 weeks of me being there. Prior to that, I had maybe a bottle of wine one time, and I guess that's about it. But let me get into this. I don't go around discussing the comings and goings of my relationships with all the women all the women of my life. It's one of the reasons why is if I talk about the relationships that of failure past, the next girlfriend is gonna be like, "Whoa, hey, wait a minute! You talk about your girlfriends like that if they break up? I mean, who does that? I am not a pretty girl. I'm not a pretty little 12-year-old girl. So of course, I don't talk about my relationships and the things that I do within the relationship and the things that goes on. Now, I may speak in generalities. I may say a foul word here and there, like, hey, I might come on the air and say, fucking bitch. And, fucking bitch dropped the piece on the floor. And in a way, it's not all that serious, but I might say that. But I'm not going to do a whole rant and a whole segment on how much my woman at the time or my ex-woman at the time got on my nerves. It just isn't cool. Like I would do with a friend. Any friend or relationship, it isn't cool to dish the dirt on that person. Me having inside information on that person, me using my friendship and my relationship with the other person, and knowing the things that I know about them, using that to ridicule them, how cool is that? That is not cool. That's why I don't do it. It's too easy to do, and it's not cool to do. And first of all, every person that's a friend of mine, every girlfriend that's a girlfriend, sorry, every woman that's a girlfriend or a wife of mine or ex-wife of mine, that's a representation of me. So if I go tell you that, this woman was a piece of shit, or this woman was a psychopath, or this woman, blah, blah, 6 and blah, blah, 9, I'm only pointing out my shortcomings. And quite frankly, this last young lady is an exceptional young lady. I don't have a really bad word to say about her. It was a failed attempt. Relationships are like that sometimes. I take a lot of responsibility. I'm supposed to know better and do better. And I tried. I gave the best effort as I could. It just wasn't meant to be. She is an outstanding young lady nonetheless. I wish her nothing but happiness in her life, uh, great health, and a great love affair with some great young man out there somewhere in the world. That's what I wish for her. And if I could help her, if I could assist her in any kind of way, I would today. Once you love someone, you always love them. Even though you might not like some of the things they do, you still love them. And I'm not going to be a dick, and I'm not going to lose my soul, and I'm not going to abandon my whatever kind of character I have. And I think that I am a character guy. So, I believe in that, and I believe in being good, cool to people that I've loved. You know, so let's go back to the chat room, and I have to get ready for what time is it? 5:23 p.m. I have to get ready for. All right. Anyway, let's see what you guys are writing. Are you drunk? Okay. Sound like she got something on you, so you're being very careful about what you say. Listen, whatever anyone has on me, they obviously gonna do what they want to do. I don't care what is said about me. I've had worse things said about me, and when I was a little kid, I promise you, I don't care. I don't care an ounce. I don't care nada. I swear to you, I don't care. I promise you, I don't care. The only thing that I did, my ego for a moment says, "What? How dare you talk about the great RPJ? How dare you talk about the God King? Are you serious?" But then my ego lets it go for after about 20 minutes. I really don't care. Who cares? Who cares what anyone says about? Well, I don't know about you guys, but yeah, who cares what anyone says about me? Why would I care? They are not important to me. Those people who say these things about me, they are meaningless. Seriously, if someone says something to you, let's say Joe Blow out there, hey Susie Q, hey Susie Q, your feet smell, and I'm gonna walk down the street now and never see you again. In fact, I'm not gonna see you now, but I'll never see you again. I'm gonna go, oh my, well, I don't know this guy. How does he know my feet smell? You know what? Fuck this guy. I'm going off of my business. He's irrelevant. He doesn't like that. I mean, I actually wouldn't even give that much thought, be honest. But I'm just saying, showing you guys, like, what would it matter? Who cares? Let's say I'm the worst person on the planet. Who cares? Who cares? So I certainly, if I'm the worst person on the planet, I certainly don't care, right? All righty. But you guys, the audience, you guys will pick and choose what you want to watch and what you want to see, what you want to waste your 10, 20, 30, or hour time span with. You're going to say, you know what? This RPJ, this God King guy, he's not horrible. He seems somewhat authentic. He seems like a genuine guy who's very comfortable in his own skin. And he seems like he doesn't really care, but he seems like a good guy. He's not a total dick. He doesn't seem like the woman beater that he's been alleged to be. And quite frankly, folks, if I have such first of all, I wouldn't wait till I'm 40 plus years old to start. Anyway, I'm not going to go in the back and forth. I have nothing to say about the things and slings and arrows that have been levied against me. I am not going to sit here and take point by point and refute anything that's said about me, because again, those things that are said by those things that they're saying and by who are saying it is irrelevant. It's not important. I could care less. I promise you. And that's not that I'm a cold-hearted snake. Look into my eyes. Not that I'm a cold-hearted man or psychopathic in any kind of way. It just doesn't mean anything. It does it? Where are we? What up, Roosevelt? Welcome, Roosevelt. It was only a practice show, but thank you for stopping by. Thank you very much, Roosevelt. Roosevelt's my dude. I like Roosevelt. Let me go back a little bit and catch up with you guys, because this isn't the show, but I'm going to do the show. Are you drunk now? No, that's not what you said. Yep, man. What up, RPJ? Dropping by. And just said, bro, hey, bro. Matt Had says, did you bust her on the head with one of those bottles? Lisa Love, I respect you, RPJ. You answering the hard questions, respect. Thank you, Lisa. I am not ashamed of myself. I'm not ashamed of my. I've had a great life overall. Yeah, the whole abuse thing, and it's a little bit of a downer. But what it did prepare me for was that life is full of disappointments, and I need to keep my head about me and just go on with my life and try to improve. I want to be a better father, a better parent than my parents were to me, and I have surpassed that. I was actually going to talk about that in my show, my official show tonight. I'm going to talk about some of the things that have gone on because now I'm going to follow the routine of how I used to do my shows, which is I have something to say on this topic, this topic, this topic, this topic, and blah 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 blah. Walking on eggs shells. When you talk about her, she must have again something on me. Who cares? Where you should find out where Mike lives and beat the shit out of beat the shit. Okay, let me just go. I should catch up because I don't want to fall too far behind. And you know what? Next time I do this, I gotta have a desk right here. I'm bending way down over there to get this to get the answers. This is not conducive to how I wanted to do my show, but I'm going to make it work for me because I actually really this is a great little sounding area because all the sound so now the windows are open, but all the sound stays in here. So it's actually not a bad place. It's just I don't have the right furniture for it. I need a nice little small desk, black desk. All right, anyway, let me get back into the mini show, and beat the shit out of him. Mike Mills, blah, 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 blah. MJ23 says, RBJ, can you help me become a good guy like yourself because I'm a total dickhead? I can't help myself. Oh, MJ23 is a funny mother guy. He's a funny guy. He's a funny motherfucker. Listen, I am a dick. I can be an incredible dickhead. Some of the people that don't like me find me perplexing and odd and kind of an asshole because I don't react like they want me to react. I don't get mad like they want me to get mad or upset or whatever the case may be. I actually love being different. I've embraced that in my early 20s. I didn't like it for a while, and in my mid-teens and my mid-teens onward, I didn't like it so much for a while. And then I understood that yes, I'm the best basketball player in my junior high school than high school. Yes, I'm the best football player. All right, of course I should be treated pretty good. My ego was rising and rising. Yes, I'm a good man. Yes, I volunteered very little back then. But I still believe that I was a decent enough man. I'm a decent enough man then. And I was. Looking back on it, I was. I just wasn't more aware of what makes a man then at 15, 16, 17, 18 years old. But I was seeking that stuff out. But you know what? I am very comfortable. And the things that I'm probably a dick and an asshole to a lot of people. You know, I am not a consumer like that. I will buy some really nice shirts from time to time, nice pants, nice dress pants, and nice shirts. I don't buy. I have not bought a Nike or LeBron or Derrick Rose sneaker. Not ever. I am not a consumer sucker like that. I don't believe in big business telling me that I must have this and I must have that. I never believed in that. I see that shit coming. If you spend lots of money, you are a great human being. You're a great American. You are worth something. If you have this, get the fuck out of here. That doesn't make a man. That doesn't make a man or a woman or an adult of substance. All right, shit. This almost sounds like a real show. So RBJ, so MJ, I can't help you not be a dick. Maybe you should embrace your inner dictum and see some of the things that makes you a dick. Maybe there's some things that you can do to harness that power of being a dick and use it for good. Use it for extra energy and a goal or use it to, help your wife up the stairs. I don't know. Use it to volunteer. Use that. Calm it down. You don't have to be a dick 24/7. Just hold that dick, being a dick on the inside of you, and then release it out when you are helping an old lady across the street or a blind man down the hall or whatever. Use it as fuel, propellant. Tell me, RPJ. I don't know what you're asking me, Brian Blake. Tell me. I see Dirty Mike was banned already. Yeah, Mike was banned already. So fresh. Welcome, So Fresh, So Clean. Salute. Let me try to catch up to you guys here real quick. And then I guess I'm going to miss a few questions. Because when all the dick you take on here, you eventually become one. Duh. It's not rocket science, MJ23. Don't explain yourself, Brown Blake. Mike banned me from his chat because I kept calling him a hypocrite, so I had to ban him for revenge. Oh, Linear, you set me up today, Linear. You set me up, didn't you? You set me up today. I guess you didn't know I was going to give you the wrench of love, but that was pretty. That is pretty great thinking. If you thought that I would give you one, if you said what you said to me, so that was a good setup. I like that. Actually, I have nothing but respect for you. Hey, granddaughter, one of my granddaughters are here. Say hi. Hi, yeah, Tati sleeping. Okay, that's awesome. You know how Tati no more. I will have Tati more. Okay, let's see. Sweet Revenge. MJ says, coming from a guy who calls himself Madhead, shut up, dick sucker. Okay, what about your Facebook, RPJ? What's your Facebook, RPJ? Oh, what's your Facebook? My Facebook is Johnathan Steele at Facebook.com. There's a picture of me like this, looking stupid right into the camera. And I think my hands like this, and I got my cheek really high. And yeah. So that's me. You'll see a stupid picture of me. It's called Johnathan Steele. And I also have a show page called the Johnathan Steele Show. So look out for that. And I used to have another page called the Reginald P. Jones Show page. And of course, I got something happened. And I got thrown out of that Facebook. And then Facebook wants me to give them all this information. Like, you know what? I'm not going to give you Facebook this information. This is kind of information you give to, like, to the government. So screw that. I'd rather just start all over then. I'm not going to give Facebook all my information. All right, baby, darling. Okay, let me catch up. Let's talk about sharing your pants. What you drink exactly with friends, like Mike, Mills, who needs enemies, Brand Blake, no, I'm back home. Laugh Razor, you making me laugh. Coming from a guy, dude, see the name, Madhead, LA Mike. I got a baby. LA Mike got banned on all 3 chats. Comment section, Monty too, just made them cry. My word. Laugh my ass off. Mills is an ass. Blake. LA was banned. Answer, please. Let me talk about shatting your pants. I don't know what you're talking about. All right. I'm guessing you said it a bunch of times now. So, rumor has it I shat my pants. Oh. Okay, why my message got deleted, yo? RBJ, where are you originally from? Also, do you feel betrayed by Mills for allegedly exposing you on his hangout? Linear, I'm done. You can take it back now. I'm done. You keep it linear. Okay, so I'm going to answer that question. RBJ, you originally from? Brand Blake. I am originally from Brooklyn, New York. Saying. And what's the other part of the question? Do I feel betrayed by Mike Mills? I will say this. I'm going to speak honest, of course. If I'm not great friends with Mike Mills, I'm friendly with the guy. I have been on his platform when in the early days when he didn't, when it was a building platform. I like to think that I had some, something to do with his early on success. Definitely. I will say that, but I wouldn't go and say that we, very good friends or best friends, but I thought we were friends. In the most smallest of ways, I thought we were friends. I thought we were friends, without a doubt. I thought we were friends. Not that I can, leave him in my house with, if I had money on the, on the dresser or something, I wouldn't leave him in my house alone with, with my kid or anything. Not that he would do anything, but I just wouldn't do that. But I thought we were friends, and someone that would give me the heads up if Mike Mills' wife reached out to me and said, or ex-wife, I don't know what his status is, but if Mike Mills' ex-wife reached out to me and said, you know what, I want to give dish the dirt on this Mike Mills. I want to do it right on your show. And I'll go, really? Seriously? Okay. Well, all right. Give me your number and I'll call you back. One of the first things I would do is call Mike Mills directly because, friends, because I think we were friends, I have his direct number. So I would call him direct. Hey, Mike, listen, man, I got your ex-wife reaching out to me, or your wife reaching out to me, saying that she wants to dish the dirt. Um, what? How you want to play this? What do you want to do? You want to come on? You want to come on while, as if she says one thing, and then I pop you on, or you want to go talk to her now? I mean, I would give him the options of how he wanted to handle. Even though we're not the best of friends, he's not my brother or anything like that. I thought because you're a friend of mine, not because I'm a saint or anything like that. I'm not a saint. It's just some things you just, certain things you just don't do to a friend. Obviously, we aren't friends, as it were. I was sadly mistaken in our friendship, obviously. Now, what I will say is, um, the times when, some guys know that when you're in a relationship, sometimes with a woman, a passionate woman, and this happens to me a few times because I like to reach out to, I like women with a lot of passion, a lot of fire in the belly, as it were. And I'm a passionate person myself. Even though you guys see me somewhat as a cold fish, I am a kind of a passionate guy. You wouldn't know that. Well, maybe one or two of you guys in there who are not saying something might know that. But so sometimes those people with passion, sometimes when they have immaturity as a flaw, they want to, try to embarrass you. Now, I've had when I was 15 years old, I had a ex-girlfriend that was so mad that I broke up with her that she lived across the street, and that's the last time that I had relationships on the same block. But she lived across the street, and she came to my house and told my mother, because my mother kind of liked her and all that stuff, and told her that she thinks that I cheated on her, and he'd rather go off with this girl, and he did me dirty and tried to hurt my feelings and tried to embarrass me in front of my mother. This girl, not knowing that I didn't care what anyone think. Certainly, I didn't care what my mother or father thought at that time. So, she tried to play her hand, and it was it was a failure of her hand because I just didn't care then. I didn't care what they fucking thought. In fact, if I could make them angry by anything that I was doing, I would do it. But mostly, I was outside the house. I was, starting to become a sports star. So that's that with that. So yeah, again, so yes, I certainly wouldn't do it. Let's say let's say MJ 23. No, see, I have to do with someone as a Facebook friend of mine because that would be. But let's say it was MJ23. I'm not great friends with MJ23. We're friendly towards each other. I find him funny, and I find him as a guy that is, a guy who is willing to try, try to try to work things out among people, try to be friendly with people. If his wife or ex-wife came to me and reached out to me because he's not that we're friends, because he's been friendly towards me, he's been consistently friendly with me. I would reach out to him via YouTube to a direct. I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid or something like that. I think so. I must be. I think I'm stupid. I guess I'm not into this to doing certain things. I just don't think it's cool. I just don't think it's cool. I really do. It's just not a cool move to do. Whether I was friends with a guy or now, I know some people out there who have brought this to my attention. One person brought this to my attention. Well, what about you and what you do to Jamila? What I do to Jamila? If I have to explain this once, I must have explained this 1,000 times. I'm not going after Jamila for the hell of it. I wouldn't care if Jamila did anything in the world if she was single. I might talk about it like, whoa, you see what this single Jamila did the other day? Oh man, she blew her toes off, Oh man, she ate a dirty potato chip, I could, I might talk about that for 2 seconds, or I guess. But the fact that she has one small kid and 3 kids that have been surely been neglected. I mean, you try all types of angles, trying to bring more people's, more eyes, more consciousness to her situation. That's all I've been trying to do. I actually thought, listen, I actually had, my ego thinks this. I actually thought at one point that I actually thought I could make sense to her. I actually thought I could reach her and have her actually like think like, hey, stop that. And this is all before the stalking. The stalking thing was just another extra layer of retardation. Now that she's a full-fledged stalker, that's a whole different ball of wax, ball of yarn, a ball of something, a ball. All right, I must be talking my ass off because I can't see a thing. Correct. So fresh, so clean says so fresh, so clean says correct. RPJ. What's good, peoples? What's up, Cookie? What's up, V-Dub? What's up, V-Dub? All right, yeah. All right. What's up, Mike Mills? Mike Mills, my good friend, like pal of mine. Nah, RPJ, MJ23 has a cock addiction. He can't help himself. You guys got to stop banning Mike Mills. You don't have to ban Mike Mills unless he's a dick. What's up, 3 the Hard Way? What's up, Joe Scumbag? That's a good name. What's linear? Yeah. Yeah, Linear Tech, you don't have to leave, man. I don't know what I'm doing. If I'm saying something wrong, Linear, you keep your wrench. If you're still here, hopefully you're still here. 24 watching, that's it. Only 24. I can't get the 50 anymore. I blew my chance of getting 50 consistently. Mills, you saw RPJ out. RPJ is actually a good friend of mine, says Mike Mills. Sup, RPJ, says Mike Mills. What up, Avita? Okay, yeah. Don't sweat the small stuff, sucker free. Howie, what's up, UK Divine Queen? Funny story. Yesterday, Divine Queen was on, Tree TV's Hangout. I said to the Divine Queen like 3 times, "Hello, Divine Queen. Hello, Divine Queen." And then I said, "Hello, UK." And at no point did she ever say hi to me. I thought she was angry or something. Come on, you don't have to ban Mike Mills. No more. You don't have to ban Mike Mills. That was dope. How you made the rain stop yesterday, RPJ. Thank you for it. So, uh, Kiki, you be trolling? All right, don't spit small stuff. Hey, everyone in the room. I must have missed it, RPJ. Okay. You probably have. Obviously, you don't hate me. You wouldn't be here if you hated me. All right. I guess I'm gonna make this I can't make this an official show because I am. I hate. I'm gonna try this again. All right, guys. Listen. I'm gonna be on the. I think I'm going to be on the Apache, the Powerful Show at 7:12. At 7:12 p.m. tonight, the Apache, no, sorry, Apache the Powerful Show, I believe is scheduled for 7:12 tonight. And in a few minutes, I should be in conversation with I will be co-hosting. I will be her Robin to her Batman because it will be her show, her platform, and hopefully if she has the time, because I do believe that she will be short on time, but I believe that since we already had this time etched out in stone, that we should be able to rock and roll. And folks, when I come on later on, folks, I know the Mike Mills show might be on later on, and the Slap of Dawn show might be on later on, and Tree TV might be on later on, and the Sotomayor show might be later on, and the Divine Queen show might be on later on, and who else had a show here? Miss K show might be on later on, and the Divine Dummy show might be on later on. I know all these shows that are on later on, but I still need 50 people to enter my chat room. I need 50 people to show up here, folks. Don't tell me you're going to hold the whole week off against me. I was getting 50s and 60s and 70s then. Come on. You come back to me. Come back to me. I'm begging you, please. Come back to me. I want you to. Shri is now RPJ. Is on now RPJ, and I am LA. I am there. Oh, you are there already? RPJ? Yeah, I copy that. My producer, I copy that producer. I get you. That's correct. I gotta stop that. You're right. Absolutely. I just get so, one last thing I'm gonna say to my producer out there is that I do feel like I owe the audience something. This is not, it's not guilt or anything. Like, people put their hard-earned money, people put their hard-earned time. If anyone is willing to spend 10, 20 minutes with me and be consistent with that, I feel like I owe them. So when 10 people show up here in the first 5 minutes, I like, you know what? I'm just going to keep going on with this. I just feel like I owe them. But I totally get what you're saying. I totally get it. I got you. I got you 100%. And I do want to be what you were saying. Absolutely. I totally get it. I got it. I got you. And I'll stop doing that. So I will stop doing that. If I'm not going to be ready to rock and roll, then I got you. All right. Okie dokie, folks. I do have to end this. I think the sound is good. The audio, the visual is not as great. It's a work in progress again. Like I have to work this progress out. But yeah, the sound is at least great, and that's half the battle. That's more than half the battle, actually. So I do appreciate you guys stopping by. And folks, if you have the chance, check out the Patchy the Powerful show. If it's on at 7:12, I will be in co-hosting form. It's not about any. It's not going to be a ratchet show. She's a very spiritual young lady, and the those will be some of the variables that we will be talking about. I myself am somewhat spiritual, but I don't do a lot of that here. Um, I don't believe in God or anything like that. There is no such thing as God, but I do believe there's more to just us here in this universe. It would be silly to think that as vast and wide and large as the universe is, that we be the only things in it. Now, who's being arrogant now? Hmm? You are you are God, RPJ. Thank you, Sir Beasley. Sir Beasley is one of my guys. Okay, I am really getting a talking to right now. Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. All right, guys, I do have to wrap it up now. And one of the things that I have to do better, and I'm not doing it lately, is that I actually have to take myself a little more serious than I do. You know, and I try. I don't. I'm trying to find the right balance of seriousness of what I want to do because believe me, I want. Anyway, I'm not going to tell you guys all that stuff. But anyway, folks, thanks you guys for stopping by and checking me out on my sound check, my prolonged sound check. And please check me out later on tonight and the rest of the week. And I will find my consistency sooner than later for at least doing the times of my show. So I have to do better, and I will. I got to check myself before I wreck myself and wreck my brand. All right, folks. Thank you guys for stopping by. This has been the Johnathan Steele Soundcheck. I am Johnathan Steele. See you guys later on. I don't know what I'm about to say. Hi. Thank you. Later. See you later, guys.